Hey y'all, what up? Happy Saturday. It is a happy Saturday afternoon. We are gonna play a little Star Trek Online. If this is your first time here, first time watching. My name is Steve. Today I have my very best friend in the entire universe moderating. That's Icy Wiz. And we're gonna play a little Star Trek Online. You can probably see right away there's something slightly different about Lieutenant Commander Hammer. I got a kilt as like a free promotion thing, and I will be damned if I am not going to be a Starfleet captain who wears a kilt, at least for a little while. I also did a little cosmetic work on the ship and figured out that I can buy like weapon upgrades, so I did. I got this fancy new split beam phaser rifle, which was a suggestion from the chat Thursday night. I hope y'all are having a pretty good weekend. Let's go ahead and get beamed up to the Northampton. You can have a quick look at the little cosmetic changes that I made to it. It's not much, it's just one thing from the basic Excalibur class. I changed to a different hull, and I just think it looks cool because it looks sort of a little more like modern Star Trek era, if that makes sense. Either way, I think it looks rad. Me and Wesley gives me nightmares. I will tell you, that's a scary face. Oh my goodness, it likes to hang at the 90s. I think that it does this just to mock me. It knows that I am not the most patient person, and looking at it 97.95% does not make me happy. Why am I being so nice to you? All right, this little stabilized omega particle thing is coming up a lot, and I don't know what it is. I did it once, and it put me into like a weird mini game thing, and I got a score, and then I got something in my inventory. I keep hitting B for inventory because that's what you use in World of Warcraft. Let me see if I can find it in here. It was something about omega particles. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it right now, but I know that I got some, and I don't know what they do at all. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the next mission. If you were here last time, you know that we finished the Klingon War campaign. They're not all done. I have one more to do. And I was right next to this guy. Gosh darn it. All right, we're beaming back down to the Earth dock. I was just supposed to talk to him. We can take a quick look at the new look Northampton. I changed the hull. So instead of being like the Enterprise's hull, which is just above me there, it's a little bit like kind of flatter, and it has like a different deflector dish. I think it's cool. I really like it. I would like it if there was a way to make these go away. Like if I could make, like when it says, you know, do something right here, I would like it if I could just like click like an X there and make that go away. All right, come on, we'll go full speed into the dock here. I'm sure it's against regulations. We're doing it anyway. Oh, it's right there. Dock at station. Don't ram station. All right. You can see my dapper kilt there. I also think I have a thing to go down to Starfleet Academy and like give a speech or something. I think I missed his office. That's right. His is the first left after the transporter room. All right, here we go. Talk to Admiral Quinn. Greetings, Lieutenant Commander. I have new orders for you. Okay, I think it is the galaxy at large that we want.
Come see me at Earth Space Dock.
Dude, I'm right here. I'm right here. The galaxy at large. Okay, there we go.
You've done excellent
okay.
work so far, so I want to expand the range of your mission profiles. There are trouble spots all over the galaxy. A good Starfleet captain never shies from engaging with trouble and trying to solve problems. Within the bounds of the Prime Directive, of course.
Okay, Admiral Quinn, what's this mean?
You'll find patrols at systems scattered all across the quadrant, where enemy ships or local problems need help. We also have trouble spots in other parts of the galaxy, such as Nimbus 3, Drozana Station, and the Defera system. Check into these kinds of trouble spots as time permits.
Understood, Admiral. All right, so I'm not entirely sure what that is, but if we see one, if we see like a patrol thing prop up, we'll go check it out.
And bring him to Starbase 39 Sierra.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
Starbase 114 is located in the Celis system in the Beta Quadrant.
All right, and we'll get a little experience and a little expertise for ferrying some dude from here to another place. Okay, aye, sir. All right, I'm in the Sol system. I just have to see, there's another one of those little Omega things. They're all over the place. I don't know which of these guys is Damar, what's his name though? I think this guy has a quest also. Either that or, okay, what's up, Ensign Rorak? Tutorial. No, I don't need tutorials right now. I mean, honestly, I probably do need tutorials, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. You know, we're in the Sol system. Does it have any more details for me? I would appreciate that. Go to Earth Space Dock. Okay. I do wish it would say he's over there. He's in the bar. He's by the transporter room. And there is so much just stuff kind of in front of me and so much on the mini-map that nothing looks like a big exclamation point. I don't know what this little thing is here. Who are you? Repair ship. Do I need to repair it? Do I have any ship injuries? Okay, I don't. That's good. All right, carry on. Look at this guy's. This guy is the badass, like, motorcycle rider of Starfleet. His ship probably looks like a flying Harley Davidson. And it's probably really loud, even in space. Is this dude just hovering?
I feel so ignored.
Is it Q? What's up, Q? He's got guys dancing.
Shall we play a game?
Oh! Okay, Omega Molecule Stabilization Daily. All right. So I heard something about a starship. All right, we are gonna have this conversation here. So I heard something about a starship?
Starship. A grand, majestic vessel. One to take mere mortals where no one has gone before. The final frontier.
We may be
greatest
interrupting it to do
adventure.
this little set of side quests, because if I can get a new side quest or a new ship,
Oh, don't make that
I'll take it.
It's quite unbecoming. You came for a starship, so a starship you shall have. After you do a few things.
Of course. After I do chores. Go on.
This year, you will be able to earn daily progress by participating in a number of different eligible activities defined for the event as a whole. Some activities are worth 2 daily progress. Some are worth 1. You can earn up to 2 daily progress each day. Return the next day to keep toiling
For my amusement. That's
and
great.
After you've earned a total of, let's say, 40 daily progress.
Oh,
I shall
boy.
grant you your beloved new starship.
Huh. All right. Does it say what day it ends? Because, like, if this ends tomorrow... Okay, by completing the mission's Redshift or Firewall. Why couldn't it be, like, one that I'm already working on? Redshift and firewall take a long time. All right, I think I might do these like off air because I've already done them. So we will, let's just close the dialogue here. Oh, there's other ones we could do too. We could do a patrol, omega particle stabilization. We could just do 2 of those and get 1. I'm gonna do those later. We are gonna do, oh, I don't even have to do that. I can just, all right, heck. So we've started the Romulan mystery quest chain, which sounds very interesting. Let's go ahead, get back on the ship. And then we will transwarp out. If you did not catch, there we go. Didn't do this last time. All right. If you didn't catch
Admiral Quinn told me that
Damar,
you would be
I'm
available
talking
to
now.
take me to Starbase 39 Sierra. From there, I'm going to the Hobus system. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about that area. Fascinating place. I've made it my life's work. This life, anyway.
We're going to talk more to Damar in just a second here, but if you didn't catch the stream on Thursday, it's available on Twitch on video on demand, or you can go over to the Spirit Color Studios YouTube channel where I put all of my Star Trek Online videos. The most recent one is just going up today, the one from Thursday. It still needs to be edited a bit. There is particularly some content at the end that for me was fantastic, and I was super excited about it. For someone just going to watch a YouTube video, it might not be all that exciting. I learned a ton and I got to see a bunch of cool stuff, and that's what was important for me. But it is there, it's available now. Okay, back to Damar Kane. This life?
I am a Trill. Some among my people are lucky enough to be joined with a symbiotic life form. We share our bodies with them, and in return they share lifetimes of knowledge and memories with us. I am Khan's 7th host, and most of us have been scientists. My predecessor, Lenara Khan, was working to create artificial wormholes. I studied the effects of supernova.
So that's 7 lifetimes of nerds. I mean, not that that's bad. I'm not saying that, I'm not one. But I like to think that maybe, like in a previous life, I was someone super badass. All right.
Goodbye.
No, I wasn't saying goodbye. Tell me about the Hobus system.
In 2387, the star in the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion devastated the planets in the system, of course. But then it created a chain reaction that cut a path of destruction more than 500 light years long. More than a dozen systems were affected by the Hobus event. Most notably, the Romulus system. Both Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Billions lost their lives.
We did see something about that in the intro to the game itself. The very beginning, it talked about how Romulus and Remus were destroyed. And Spock said he tried to save everyone and failed, which is sad.
The thing is, an M-class planet like Romulus should have been protected by its stellar magnetosphere and its planetary magnetic field. They act like shields to protect the planet from radiation, and a supernova blast is highly energetic radiation. If the supernova is large enough, it will overwhelm those defenses, but Romulus should have had decades to prepare for those arrival. As it was, they only had hours.
I see ways that Spock can't feel sadness and that he is half Sheldon Cooper. And I think that that's probably true. Sheldon wanted to make little clones of Spock from a napkin, if I remember correctly. Okay.
Goodbye.
I think I don't need to talk about didn't Starfleet try to help the Romulans, but this stuff seems important. What's the current Romulan political situation?
In a word, trouble. Sela rules what remains of the Star Empire, and isn't shy about using the Tal Shiar and the military to bring systems back into the fold. Meanwhile, Ditan and his unificationists have formed the Romulan Republic. The Federation and the Klingons recently recognized them at Khitomer, while Empress Sela and her allies express their disapproval violently. Tensions remain high.
So there's a little Romulan civil war going on. Well, that's interesting. All right.
The Remans have formed a resistance movement in response to Imperial persecution. There's a lot of bad blood between Remans and Romulans that could end rather poorly. Even more troubling are reports concerning Taurus, the former Imperial Praetor. She was ousted from power by Sela, and rumor has it she's seeking powerful allies from both within the Empire and without. Sela made a lot of enemies over the years. This could be their chance to settle old scores.
I suppose that this is kind of to be expected. The blind guild invite. We get them a lot in World of Warcraft for ungilded characters. I know the Priority 1 people. I watched them play a little of a Star Trek tabletop role-playing game the other night on Twitch, and that was really entertaining. So I know they're good folks. And at some point, maybe towards Endgame, I will look into joining a fleet. Right now, I kind of want to focus on me. So, and I don't want my chat to be spammed with Chuck Norris jokes or whatever. I'm gonna politely decline. And
goodbye.
And now we'll ask Damar Kane if he's ready to go.
Packed and ready. The USS Tucker is waiting for me at the starbase. They'll be taking me to the Hoba system. Maybe this time we'll find the clues we need to solve this mystery.
All right.
Goodbye.
Now, can I want to go to the Sierra system, but I kind of want to, like, pardon me, I kind of want to fly there. Can I just warp to the sector? I don't want to transwarp there because that fast travels. And look how pretty my ship is. I don't want to fast travel there. I mean, maybe I'll run into one of those patrol things that Admiral Quinn was talking about. That might be kind of fun. We popped right into the Vulcan system. All right, so let's look at this here. We are going to Starbase 39 Sierra. Let's plot a course there. And if we see something, because I've seen them before, they say like patrol wherever. And I don't know if that's just like wandering bad guys that we can go fight, or if it's like a little world event. But if we see one, we're gonna check it out. There's the USS Alexander over there. I can't see it well enough to see what kind of ship it is. We are apparently piloting starships not in the US because we're driving on the left. I wonder if patrols get marked here. Like, what is this? Oh, that's the SS Azura. And I still have no idea what that is. I know I have like a little widget that I can use to call them. So they must be important for something. I wonder what this little symbol is right here. It looks like multiple people. I wonder if that's an instance or... This is Butterworth. That's a name for a Starfleet captain. It is an absolute name. All right, closing in on Starbase 39 Sierra. Sector space isn't super exciting. It's sort of like a Griffin ride in World of Warcraft. You just sort of sit back and let it take you where you're going. Enter the Sierra system. Whoa, look at that. What are you? Hold on, is this a player? It is. That's Kren with the USS... Goodness. Juliet Hotel 32867 Yankee Tango. I don't know what that is, But I will say your ship is cool looking, and the USS Shachel-01, which is also cool looking. But you know what? I think that the Northampton is sexier. Let's beam down to Marcane.
Thank you for your assistance. Is there anything else you want to know?
Are you as scared to go into Romulan space?
Never. The crew of the Tucker can handle anything the Romulans can throw at us.
You just doomed
Besides,
everyone on
we
that
can only
ship.
learn so much from sensors and probes. To really understand the Hobus system, we need to be there.
Everyone on the Tucker is dead now. Swift, hey, welcome. What can you tell me about Romulan space?
The Romulans are touchy. Watch what you say or you'll be in for a fight. The Remans don't even bother talking before they fire, so I think they're more dangerous than the Romulans. Seela's found some new allies too. They're from
Swift,
the Delta
I'm doing pretty well,
Quadrant,
thanks.
but I don't know
I
much
appreciate
about
it.
them.
How about you? How are you doing this fine Saturday afternoon? What should I do now? Why are we
Wish
asking
me
Damar?
luck. Oh, and I'd check in with Admiral Tanay before you leave. She might have new orders for you.
All right, that ship is real pretty. Okay, we will
Goodbye.
do that. Are you as scared? No, we're done here. Okay. Okay, fly closer. Got it. We'll take
You may
another.
have heard about the tragedy at
Oh,
Kilmar.
all right.
Empress Seela attempted to disrupt the conference with a bomb, resulting in the death of Commander Tamer. Now, Seela is offering a political reconciliation with the Federation, despite the fact that we have allied with the Romulan Republic. She has invited Federation diplomats to meet
Oh,
with her
come on.
delegation at a
Don't tell
secure
me we're
base
that
on
stupid.
the edge of the neutral zone. However, we have recently received intelligence that Seela is amassing a fleet. We are sending you with a peace delegation as cover for your investigation.
Okay, all
into
right, fair
Seela's
enough.
Activities. This is a very delicate situation. You must try to covertly obtain information about Seela's plans without disrupting our peace efforts or upsetting Seela. However, we do have an agent in her retinue who will help you.
Sweet. All right. Head to the Agrama system, which is located in the Beta Quadrant, to attend a conference with Empress Seela. Bunch of experience, bunch of expertise. Ooh, a new kit. Awesome. Bunch of dilithium. Ooh. Okay. This is going to be a tough decision which one we pick. We will keep that in the back of our mind. I'm not sure which of those I'm going to take. Okay. Will do, Admiral. The crew of the Northampton is up to it.
I have new missions for you.
Well, you just gave us a new one, I thought. All right. Did they put it all the way down here? Okay, Empress Seela. That's the one we want to do. Is it not up here? Because usually there. All right, well, I guess we just have to go there. Transwarp. I haven't done a lot of fighting with the Northampton yet, but you know, and I think that's maybe why I'm not quite, you know, in love with it the way I was with the Aldershot. But we'll see. We're gonna see how that goes. Oh, and now this interminable loading process. I wonder, you know what? I may have to move this game to my SSD drive. I thought, yeah, you know, it's such an old game. It's going to be fine on the SATA drive. It'll be fine there. I don't know. These long ass loading times are a bitter, bitter pill to swallow. That said, it'll usually get to like 5%, then jump to 30, then 70, 90, and done. But boy, it takes some time. Oh, the loading screens are like this for everyone? So putting it on an SSD drive isn't going to help. Oh, man. All right. Okay, so I guess that's just something they have to do. By the way, I also changed Eliza Flores' hair, you may notice. The little kind of blocky bangs she had, I just didn't care for them. So she got a haircut. I didn't give everyone else kilts. I should say that. All right, well, my SSD drive is awfully crowded as it is. So it would take some significant juggling to make that happen. I don't know, we'll see. We've arrived in the Agrama system, Captain. Incoming hail, sir. Do you want me to put it on the main view screen? On screen.
Greetings and welcome to Agrama.
Goodness
I am
gracious.
pleased that Starfleet sent such a notable officer as its representative at this conference. Please enter a standard orbit and transport down to these coordinates. This meeting may mark the beginning of a new day for the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
I don't think she was being especially honest when she said a notable officer. I think she was making fun of me. All right, first off, that is a unique looking woman. That's a unique looking woman. I know she's supposed to be like the alternate universe version of Tasha Yar, who hung around for like, what, a dozen episodes of the first season of Star Trek The Next Generation? Am I right on that? Anyway, we will, as she says, I hope we can find a path to peace. There's been too much conflict between our peoples. That's my captain voice. It's pretty good, huh? All right. I was kind of hoping that I would get a chance to fight in the Northampton right off, but it looked like I'm gonna have to wait. Oh, there's a bunch of other Federation vessels here. Let's go check them out. Wow, there's a whole bunch of them. Well, that'll have to wait. Away team, assemble in transporter room 1. Oh, I'm not taking all the usual suspects this time. I'm taking the important people. Flores and Colas. You know what? Maybe I should take Flores, but leave, like, bring Tavrel? Because I think Tavrel has, yeah, Tavrel has the little medical ability. I gotta tell you, that's super handy. If she can just drop that field, that's awfully handy. And Eliza is really good in a scrap, so let's do that. Colas is probably, I mean, he's probably in his bunk writing in his journal right now. She says, that's what my ex-husband used to call unfortunate looking. You aren't lying. She is unfortunate looking. Oh, we're gonna get an up close and in-person look at her. All right, my guy's kilt is awesome. I love it. I'm a huge fan of his kilt.
The rest of the delegates are already in the conference room. My aide, Jevem, will take you there. I have some business to attend to before we begin.
Wow, what a face. It's a pleasure to meet you, Empress. I look forward to a productive conversation. All right. I like that to a diplomatic thing, I can carry a gigantic ass phaser rifle. I like that they're cool with that. I didn't really follow him there. I just sort of ran. All right, so we've got to talk to 3 Federation diplomats and 3 Romulan diplomats. And I will betcha they are these dudes with the big exclamation points on their head, or with the big eyes on their head.
The Romulans can be so difficult to deal with, especially these Imperials. They are forever setting traps, twisting words, and jockeying for advantage. Even a conference with the Klingons would be preferable. At least you know where you stand with Klingons. I'm reminded of a line I read once in an ancient Earth text. Hide a knife behind a smile. Every smile here hides a knife.
Wow, Moira is she's a ray of sunshine in this conference. All right, I'll be on my guard, Ambassador. He wouldn't like my kilt? Icy always says that her ex-husband wouldn't dig my kilt. I think it's probably because he has questionable fashion choices. Let's leave it at that.
We are so pleased that you were able to attend our conference. The Empire was quite dismayed at your decision to support the terrorist insurgents rather than the rightful government of the Romulan people. So much for your
Oh my gosh.
directive.
F you,
In
pal.
any case, neither of us benefit.
You're the reason I brought a phaser rifle.
So, despite your questionable alliances, we are choosing to open negotiations in hopes of normalizing relations between the Federation and the Romulan Star.
Swift, you're absolutely right. It's jealousy. It is pure envy of how much I am carrying this kilt off. By the way, this guy's face is extraordinarily punchable. Let us consider today as a first step towards a lasting accord. That's the way you know that Lieutenant Commander Hammer is Admiral material. Because instead of saying, why don't you just go F yourself, he says, let's consider today as first step towards a lasting accord. That is like quality diplomacy right there. All right, let's talk to this guy.
I thought the Federation's alliance with the Romulan Republic would be the end of any meaningful dialogues with Empress Sela. After all, she considers the Republic to be a terrorist organization. She may have an ulterior motive for inviting us here, but we had to take the chance that Sela's offer to negotiate is sincere and act in kind. The Federation must pursue every avenue for peace.
I'm not laughing at you, Ambassador. I'm laughing at something Icy said. Which, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're missing out, you really should be in stream. I don't know if I'm gonna repeat it, but man, you should be here. All right, I agree, Ambassador. Maybe she's seen how pointless this conflict is. Okay, we just need to talk to some more people. Here's another group of them, probably Romulans with punchable faces.
It is agreeable to meet with you. You have my people's enduring gratitude for how you handled that matter with Ambassador Soketh. This is another trying time for Vulcan. The Romulan Star Empire blames the Vulcan Science Academy for the Hobus supernova that destroyed their world. They are utterly intransigent in this misguided belief, despite the fact that Ambassador Spock warned them of the danger and ultimately gave his life to stop the loss of even more worlds. Romulans are a most illogical people. Sometimes I find it hard to believe we were once a single species.
Are you guys hearing a little popping? I am getting a little popping on my headset here, which is really gonna piss me off if that's the case, because I just got this like a few months ago. Let me know if you're hearing it. Let me know if you're hearing just very little subtle pops, and maybe it's just the area. I don't know, but let's let Tapella continue. Oh, that's all she's got to say. All right, fair enough.
I am so pleased to see the
There's some
Federation
popping.
recognize
Son
and
of a
attempt to
bee sting.
rectify its past mistakes. I knew that a people as clever as yours would realize eventually that it is folly to antagonize the Romulan Star Empire. I am also confident it will only be a matter of time before you realize that you have made a grievous error by allying yourselves with terrorists, scoundrels, and thieves. The sooner you renounce your poorly considered alliance with the so-called Romulan Republic, the sooner we will be able to come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
I don't think it is, because I'm still getting it. I'm gonna make a quick change in Discord here and see if that is something that might be causing it. All right, how's that working? Well, so far so good. All right, so maybe it is the audio from the game. Let's try talking to someone else, see what they have to say. No, I just heard it again and again. Oh boy. All right, well, let's press on. No, it's getting worse. Oh man, that's frustrating. See if dialing down my volume a bit helps. I hate to dial down my game volume. I don't think it's that, because I'm not really getting that much game volume right now. Let's see what happens here. I think it's this headset. Or maybe the connection. Could try a different USB port, maybe? No, and it is even getting worse. Guys, I am sorry for this, and I'm not quite sure what's causing it. I wonder if it is this USB port. Turning background noise suppression on? Well, let's give it a try. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry for the delay here. If you're just popping in, I've got some weird issues going on with my audio, and you can probably hear them now, that little popping there. And I'm not quite sure what's causing it. We may wind up wrapping up a little earlier than I had expected, y'all. I'm not sure what's causing this, but it is not something that I want to stick with, and it's something I want to get addressed before I continue. All right. It's not my microphone. It's definitely the audio from the game itself, which is troublesome. Let's see if I dial back my headset. No, that doesn't seem to affect it. Guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. I am really sorry, but this popping is problematic. It's not something I've run up against before, and I want to get it sorted before continuing. So I apologize for the very brief stream today. I had wanted to really get into a couple quests, but I've got to get this taken care of. It's just not going to be okay. SwiftTV, thanks so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. I hope you'll stop back by. If I can get it sorted quickly enough, I'm gonna go live again. We'll continue. If I can't, then I will be back Tuesday night. That's at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 on the East Coast, and we'll continue with Star Trek Online. Hopefully, in 5 or 10 minutes, I'm gonna have it sorted and all's gonna be well. I don't know that that's for sure going to happen, but I got my fingers and toes crossed. If that doesn't work, enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. So long.